You guys know this groove? It's a classic and you got to learn it because it's going to take your funk game to another level. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm nestled here into my bass corner. I'm trying to add a few things to it, make it a little bit more homey. By the way, I started a new community, a new online community called the Bass Corner. It's brand new, and there's a link down in the description if you want to join. It's free to join. There's going to be some free lessons, and what I like about it is the concept of this community aspect where members can communicate with each other, right? And so share ideas and share challenges and successes and that sort of thing. And we're going to build this up. There's going to be some cool stuff to it. I'm going to have some other people in there to teach, and a real cool thing. I'm kind of excited about it. It's called the Bass Corner. And also when you click that link, I'll give you a free little guide that I created called 10 Pro Tips to help you get over those beginner anxieties, like really common things that people deal with. But anyways, let's get into this, guys. So the tune is called Groove Me by King Floyd.
Hey there, sugar dumplings, let me tell you something, girl, I've been trying to say now.
And I'm sure you've heard it, but if not, I'll put a link in the description. And what I'm not going to do is play the whole thing right now and tablature and all that, because there's tons of videos out there with that, and I'll put links in the description for that as well, so you guys can access it and check it out yourself. But it's a classic tune, right? The Blues Brothers, I remember the Blues Brothers doing a cover of it, but everyone should know this groove, and here's why. Okay, so one of the best gauges for whether or not a bass line is groovy, and one that you should learn, is when drummers tell you should learn it and when drummers dig it, right? What's so awesome about this groove, again, is the space and the feel and where they're putting the beats. And it's a great one for beginners. So you guys that are new to the bass and just starting to get moving around on the fretboard and getting those sounds, and you like this kind of music, soul and R&B and groove music, then check this one out, right? But I'm going to play it first without a metronome, and just so you can kind of get the feel. What we're doing essentially is starting on the B as our root, okay? And I like playing this on the E string, gets that fatter sound. And it's almost like a B major pentatonic, but we're not playing the C. We're skipping the, or the C sharp, I should say. We're not playing the 2, right? We're just going from B, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and then back to the B. And we're hitting that 1 with like 2 eighth notes, right? So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? So right there is one of the things that makes it so awesome, right? It just sits in the pocket, right? It gives the vocal space, it gives the drum space, it gives all the other instruments space. And again, this is, I think, such a valuable lesson to learn as a bass player, is when you can leave space and kind of see this formula of how they're hitting the 1, but they're hitting the eighth note. So they're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and they're hitting those ands, right? They're hitting those offbeats, which in and of itself usually lends itself to giving you that funk feel, right? Gives it that pull, yeah? So right there, that's just a good thing to practice. Click your metronome, and if you're having a hard time with it, or in general, you should just do this. Set the metronome a little bit slower, right? Than maybe where the tune's at. So maybe you're down here where it's tick, 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 tick. No, slow is so good, right? It's just going to really help you dial it in. So the first part of the tune is that one that now goes to the 5 chord, which is the F sharp, but we're sliding down on the E string. We're playing that figure on that 2nd fret, and it's the same figure, right? And then back to our root. So right there, there's your practice, okay? Okay, so now on the second part of this tune, on the bridge, you might say, where they go into the chorus, Groove Me Baby, right? We're going to the minor 3rd, right? We're going to a D natural, and we're playing that figure that we were talking about. I talked about in another video, it's just all over the place in funk and rock and blues. But it's that chromatic when we're playing, say, from the D, from the third, the major third, but down an octave, right? So we got the D, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, right? That's our major third, our fourth, our sharp 4, and then our natural 5, right? So the figure is then up just a whole step, then back to the root. Right? So beautiful, right? So that gets us into that figure, right? That's about, like I just said, is all over the place. So there you go, man. There's the main 2 parts of the tune. And again, I'm not going to go through the form of the tune on this video. You can look that up yourself and play along with it. But again, get that first part down. That groove is so thick and so good for your spacing and your sense of rhythm, right? And the groove, right? That's why I call Groove Me. I mean, what a perfect name for that song. Anyways, guys, so I hope that gives you some ideas. I hope you like that. Let me know what you think, and let me know if there's other tunes that you think are good, essential ones. This is a great one for beginners. It's not that tricky, and you can get it in a short amount of time, you know, once you're kind of getting around the bass, you know. And again, for beginners, I started a new, like I said before, a new community. There's a free course in there for you raw beginners. I'm going to keep building on it, by the way. There's going to be free courses in there. Different things, too, on even things like, you know, hand warm-ups and finger exercises and things to help with your hands, especially when you're a beginner, when you're starting. But even advanced people run into issues, you know, with their flexibility, with their hands cramping up and stuff like that. So there are going to be things added to that. It's a brand new group. It's free to get in. And it's interactive, so I'm really excited about that part. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.